After determining the period and amount of fertilization, the question to consider is how to apply the fertilizer to the soil or the plants. Now let's learn this lesson: Scientific Fertilization Methods in Scientific Fertilization Technology. Fertilization method is the way and method of applying fertilizer to soil and plants. The former is called soil fertilization, and the latter is called plant fertilization. In production practice, soil fertilization methods commonly used are 1. Broadcasting. That is the method of spreading fertilizer evenly on the surface and then turning the fertilizer into the soil. Densely planted plants, which have a large amount of fertilizer and a wide distribution of roots, such as wheat and rice, can all be fertilized with the method of broadcasting. 2. Furrows application. That is to open strip furrows to apply fertilizer and then cover them with soil. It is generally applied under the condition of small amount of fertilizer. Corn, cotton, and ridge plant sweet potato fertilization mostly adopt this method. 3. Hole application, which is also called point application. Generally, when applying basal fertilizer, holes are dug according to the predetermined row spacing and plant spacing, and fertilizer is put into them. In top dressing, a small hole is dug 2 or 3 inches from the root system of the crop and the fertilizer is applied. It is characterized by concentrated fertilization, less fertilizer use, and good yield increase. This method is mostly used for the fertilization of fruit trees and forests. 4. Layered fertilization. It refers to the application of fertilizer in different proportions to different levels of soil. 5. Circular and radial fertilization. It is a common method of fertilization in orchards. Circular fertilization refers to the method of digging ring furrows around fruit trees or trees and then applying fertilizer. Radial fertilization refers to the method of digging radial trenches around fruit trees and other economic trees for fertilization. Commonly used plant fertilization methods mainly include 1. Spray outside the root. It refers to a method of fertilization in which fertilizer is mixed into a certain concentration of solution and then sprayed on the plant body for plant absorption. This method saves fertilizer and has good results, and it is a commonly used auxiliary top dressing measure. 2. Injection fertilization. It refers to a method of fertilization which first drills holes in trees' body, roots, and stems. Under certain pressure, it delivers the nutrient solution to all parts of the plant through conduits in the tree. 3. Hole filling method. It is a method of applying fertilizer by making holes in the trunk of a tree, filling the holes with solid fertilizer, and then closing the holes. This method is suitable for fertilization of trace elements. 4. Dip in seedling roots. It refers to the fertilization method of transplanting plants such as rice, in which the fertilizer or microbial agent is prepared into a certain concentration of suspension and dipped into the seedling root, and then planting. 5. Seeds fertilization. It refers to a method of fertilizer mixing with seeds, including seed mixing, seed soaking, and mulching. In addition to the above commonly used fertilization methods, there are also some new fertilization methods used in crop fertilization, such as irrigation and fertilization method. It is a fertilizer method that dissolves fertilizer in irrigation water and makes water and fertilizer enter the soil at the same time through machinery such as drip irrigation or sprinkler irrigation. Fertilizing with drones is another method. It uses drones to spray fertilizer. The drone spray is mainly applied with soluble nitrogen fertilizer, but can also be used for soluble phosphorus and potassium fertilizer, growth regulator, and trace elements. Proper fertilization method can not only improve the utilization rate of fertilizer, but also improve the physical and chemical properties of soil and improve the quality of crops. In the selection of fertilization method, the characteristics of soil, fertilizer, and crop growth characteristics should be considered comprehensively, and the scientific fertilization method should be selected to achieve the fertilization effect of improving quality and efficiency. That's all for this lesson. Thank you.